You're looking for the best free audio recording software for Windows 10. The good news is there are some great free audio editing software options and audio recording software options that will give you professional results. We'll look at some of the best free audio recording software options for Windows 10 coming up. Welcome to Simple Green Tech, where we do tips, tutorials, and reviews to help you create great digital content. If you're new here, I'm Radio Zane, and I'm a media professional that has worked in traditional media for the last 12 years. I enjoy sharing some of my knowledge with you, and hopefully it helps you create professional sounding media from your home studio or your pro studio. If you'd like to see more tips and tutorials like this video, please subscribe to the channel. In today's video, we're looking at some of the best free audio recording software for Windows 10. And the great thing is, you have several options available to you, and each one will give you professional sounding results. We'll look at 3 of those options in this video, and I'll be sure to link to each one in the description so you can easily check them out for yourself. Also, the term best is just a matter of opinion. What works best for me may not work best for you. So I'm going to let you decide what is best for you, and I'm not going to push one program over the other. First up, let's look at Audacity. This program has been around for a long time, and it's always been free. They continue to update it and add new features, as well as get rid of any bugs. So just because it's free doesn't mean that it's ignored. If you're a gamer or a streamer and you need system-friendly audio recording software, this option may be for you. A lot of gamers and streamers use Audacity to record and edit, as it doesn't take up a lot of system resources while it's running. It does have some built-in effects for editing, and it's pretty straightforward to use. Multi-track recording can be done in Audacity. If you're recording music, however, one of the other options may offer an easier experience for multi-track recording and audio editing. But for podcasts, gamers, and streamers that just want to record audio, this is a great pick. Next up, we'll look at the one that I'm really surprised is free, Tracktion T7. This is a full-featured digital audio workstation, and I've done some other videos on it showing you how to use Tracktion T7. I'll link to the playlist in the description so you can check it out. Tracktion T7 has a great interface that will help speed up your workflow and give you professional results. It comes with some effects, and you can add VST effects and plugins that you can either pay for or download for free. You can work with virtual instruments in Tracktion T7 by using a MIDI keyboard or the easy-to-use piano roll. If you're a musician or someone that's multi-talented and needs software that can record and edit a podcast, as well as record an entire music album, Tracktion T7 is well worth a try. The third offering that we're looking at is the free version of Pro Tools called Pro Tools First. You've likely heard of Pro Tools if you've looked into audio recording, as it's often referred to as the industry standard. And up until a few years ago, you had to have specific hardware made by the company to even use the software. But that's all gone now, and you can download Pro Tools First for free, and you can use pretty much any audio interface. I've even had success using the Behringer UM2, which is one of the most affordable audio interfaces on the market. With Pro Tools First, you get the same interface and workflow as the pros use. There are hundreds of Pro Tools guides out there to help you get started, and if you plan on working in a pro studio one day, you should learn on Pro Tools, as you will likely encounter it almost everywhere. There are some limitations in Pro Tools First, like you can only have 16 audio tracks in a project, but that's actually quite a bit anyway. You can only record a maximum of 4 inputs at a time. Again, this is good for most singer-songwriters, podcasters, or media creators, but if you're going to be recording a large drum set, you may find this limiting. One of the biggest limitations is that it's cloud-based, so you have to have an internet connection to either record or edit. You can't save your project locally on your computer. Also, you're limited to having only 3 projects on the go at any one time. So once you're finished with a project, and if you want to make more, you'll have to overwrite the project that you just finished. But one of the things that I really like about cloud recording is that you can record on your studio desktop and edit your project later on your laptop without having to transfer any files. As long as you have the internet connected, you're good to go. Pro Tools First does come with some great plugins to get you started, but if you want to add any later on, you will have to purchase them directly from the Avid plugin store. You can't add any of your own plugins that you've downloaded or maybe that you've purchased in the past. If you're a podcaster and typically have internet access, Pro Tools First is great for you. If you're a musician and plan on recording a lot of music, Pro Tools First is a great starter program, but you'll likely want to upgrade fairly quickly so you can have more features available to you. But you don't need to upgrade. You can easily record an entire album in Pro Tools First and get professional results without having to purchase any software. Now I have a question for you. What audio recording software have you tried, and what do you like about it or don't like about it? Let me know in the comments below. In my opinion, the best audio recording software and audio editing software is the program that you know how to use the best. So if you start with a piece of software and it's actually working for you and you're getting decent results, stick with that program and don't try to move on to something that you've heard is better or you think is better. The program that you know best will give you better results than the most expensive piece of software out there that you don't know how to use. For the most part, the software doesn't make the audio quality any better. What makes it better is your knowledge of the software and how to use it properly. However, your hardware will have a huge impact on your audio quality. So if you're on a tight budget, I recommend investing in the best microphone you can buy and the best audio interface that you can buy. And what I mean by that is the best that you can afford at the time. You don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on equipment. Just invest in the best that you can buy at the time. There's some great microphones for $19 and audio interfaces for under $30. I'll link to some of those in the description so you can check those out, just in case you need some hardware to get you going. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to the channel. For Simple Green Tech, I'm Radio Zane, and we'll talk soon.